suckers every night.
Hey guys, Will with Urban Outdoors DMV. It's Memorial Day weekend, and of course, it's been beautiful all week, and now in Maryland, we have horrendous weather. It rained like crazy on Friday night. It's rained, been on and off, and it's been missing again today. If you haven't done so already, smack that subscribe button, hit the bell, and you hit the bell to let you know whenever I post videos. You'll be notified immediately, so you can come and check out everything we got going on. Or whenever we post anything, you'll be notified immediately. You can come, comment, check out everything we're doing. I really appreciate your support, guys. I'm getting close to 1,000 subs. I'm gonna do a giveaway at 1,000 subs. Really appreciate you being here with me. You could be anywhere in the world right now. If you're sitting in your vehicle, or sitting on your toilet, or sitting wherever, you're watching on your phone, you're sitting in your office watching on your computer at work, you're doing whatever. Either way, you're looking at my face and what we're doing. Thank you so much. So on today's video, our fun-filled Memorial Day weekend, I'm actually not going to stray too far away from where I live. I'm over at Patapsco River, which I fished on Patapsco River a few different times, different spots. Never been over to the state park side where it runs under I-95. So I'm breaking down completely new water, to me at least. Whenever I go to a new place, one of the big benefits that I have, and they're not a sponsor, is FishBrain. And I use FishBrain to post and to spread the videos and stuff like that, and just interact with other anglers. I do it all the time. A lot of you guys that watch these videos, you guys follow me on FishBrain. I follow you. I love it. It's an interactive community. But when I break down new water, I'm looking at fishing spots. This is always what I do. This is the best thing and the best aspect about FishBrain. What I like the most. First of all, I got terrible weather today. Like I already told you. I don't know what I'm gonna be able to catch. So if I want to give myself the highest percentage, I go on the FishBrain app, and I've never fished this area before, and it pops up and populates an area. So I start looking for places where I might have an easier time finding fish. So I start looking for marks. So this one in particular looks like I got a nice concentration of where I'm at over here. And I'm gonna look, and that's 95, where I just went under. Bunch of marks. And then I say, oh, there's a nice little grouping right there. Oh, what's there? Oh, there's a nice bend in the river over here. And then, oh, look at that, a little lake, a little pond. So, start looking at the pond. I'm like, well, what are people catching? That's a nice fish right there. So this looks like there's bass there. And apparently there's trout, but that's probably in the riverside. Looks like there's a ton of bass over there. So, I'm going to go, and that's going to be the first area where I'm going to concentrate. Right over there. And then honestly, the FishBrain app was cool because for a couple different reasons, and one of them is that it's connected to the map program. So if you got a marking that looks like that right there, although that one doesn't count, like it actually give you directions. You just hit directions, and it's connected to my Google Map program, and it'll tell me how to get there. But for that spot in particular, it's not going to show me, so I just have to kind of look at where I'm at on the map. Here's my marker where I'm at because I got the GPS enabled, and then figure out a way to navigate to that location. That's right there. So that's probably where we're going to start out. So the two rods I'm going to bring on today's adventure when I'm breaking down new waters and I have no idea what I'm up against. One, I'm going to have something that's finesse. Got light test on this thing. This is my loose speed stick. And I got 4-pound tests on it. I'm obviously not going to catch any monsters on this thing, but I got a good feel for it. I'm probably going to throw small stuff. You see I have that crappie jig on there, that shad dart with that underspin. That thing is devastating, but I can throw plastics and stuff like this with this. I'm not going to catch any monsters in Patapsco, but in case I do run into some bigger fish, or if I want to go power fishing, I got the bait caster, the other loose speed stick, the Mach 2, where I have braid on there and I can really power fish top water, or do whatever I want to do. So I got that, and I got my mighty bag of crap too that's with me. I have majority of my fishing stuff, and I'll leave some things in the truck normally, but you know, now where I'm here and I have no idea when I'm going to target, that's what I'm rolling with. All right, so bad news right away. This spot where I was going to go to first is actually closed. Had no idea. So if I'm not going to have any big water to throw at all, my best bet is to just go to this spot on the river and try to fish this, because obviously there's some kind of anomaly or some type of pool or something I could fish in. So I'm going to go around and then try to get to the river access on this spot. But good news is I probably don't need to carry this thing anymore, so I'm going to put this back, this big one. All right, so that area where I was clearly wasn't going to work. This area where it gets wider and the water is way slower is probably going to work a lot better. So now we just got to find a section where it's going to be holding a pool, like across the way that I can't get to, or where you got a pool, especially with laydowns, like right there, or I'm sure there's rocks right there, so in front of it, or like immediately behind where the rapids stop, like over there would have been good. So we got to look for a nice piece so we can fish. So this looks like a good spot right here. I don't know how much you're really gonna be able to tell on the GoPro, but you can see from my perspective the water is going, it's all coming from there. It's fast on the left side of the bank, or on the other side of the bank for me, and as it comes towards me you can see the bubbles and everything, how it slows up. So I'm willing to bet that it probably gets a little bit deeper and that the current's just not as fast, and fish are still going to sit in there. Fish will eat in dark stained water like this, but a lot of times they're either in pools or they're like pinned real tight to cover. So you can still catch them in conditions like this, but it's just a little bit harder. All right, let's see if I can get anything in the current break. Oh, there's something. Oh, I actually got something on here. Not very big, or whatever it is, take it. Oh, some kind of, I don't know, bluegill, green sunfish. All right, well, something cool. Here, dude. It's a fat little guy. He's been eating good. Look at that. A lot better than nothing. Let's release this guy and let him go. I'd like to be in a kayak and seeing that thing coming at you. There's like a huge, like a huge tree branch floating down Patapsco. That would suck. Ooh, there's one. It's tiny though, whatever it is. It's jumping. Oh, it's a little bass. Look at this dude. Come here, man. Tiny little bass. All right. It's a good start. It's a good start to the day. Awesome. And I guess he's so small, he never bedded because his tail's still in one piece. That's pretty cool. Little shad dart on an underspin. That's what I got. This is almost a bluegill pattern, like a green pumpkin with a gold underspin shad dart. And I've been fishing less than 5 minutes. I picked up that little largemouth. Let's see what else we can get. Okay, this one's a little bit bigger than the other ones. I don't even know what it really is. Let's see. A little bit. Oh, it's another bluegill. They are healthy. This one is a little bit bigger. All right, I'm gonna get down. I'm trying to fall down. Okay, all right, works. Yeah, this one's bigger. This one's a good one. Nice. Yeah, he smacked that. He smacked that lure. Come here, dude. This one is fat. Beautiful colors on these guys. That guy was pinned. He smoked it. He's weird. He's kind of pale in comparison. I mean, he's a beautiful fish. Nice neon green colors. I mean, nice and fat. So yeah, he's a fat fish too. He would have been a good eater. We're gonna let him go. All right, we're on again. Looks like the same fish. Oh no, this one's bigger. A little bit bigger. Must be stacked out there in that hole. Stacked. Same thing. I love eating their own. Green pumpkin pattern, underspin, shed dart. All right, I'm on again. Again, it's going to be a tiny one, but that's pretty good. I don't know what it is. Let's see. Oh, nice green sunfish again. Okay. All right, let's look at this dude. Beautiful. I mean, we're not keeping fish today. He's a little bit smaller. Probably wouldn't have kept him anyway, but it's nice. We're off to a good start. Look at the beautiful colors on this guy. Beautiful. Orange or green. Well, guys, there you have it. I actually got to go. This water is just too fast, too dirty. I'm sure there's more fish besides green sunfish and bluegills in here normally, but today it's with the weather and the current, and how dark it is, and how staying the water is, and just too much of an ask to be productive today. Too much of an ask. Folks at home, I knew this was going to be really, really tough today. I felt like doing something today. I'd never been up to this part of Patapsco. I scattered it out. I've saw some very good, potentially very good fishing areas. I'll probably come back out of here with the wife and kids. Also wanted to see what was on here in Fishbrain. I suppose I could have done that from my house, but you know, it's not the same when you're really looking at it. Knew the weather was going to be tough, but look, I've been thinking about fishing all week long, and I wanted to go, and I decided to say, hey, you know what, I'm going to go somewhere today. Even if I don't catch fish, I'm just going to have a good time, and I did. So it's a rough start to the weekend. It's a holiday weekend. The weather is horrendous, but we'll see how we do the next couple days. See you next time.